We work on two different topics in talent booster mechanism in Alentejo region. The first one, I think, is innovative approach, is a creation of the Observatory of Talent Attraction of our region, with the platform of our regional university and the platforms of the smart specialization strategy on the region. And with this observatory, with the innovative approach of data to look at the job market and the competences and qualifications, we need to look the needs of the region. And another thing is the foundations of our cluster health in the region. We have the conclusion of the big regional hospital in our region with 200 million with the support of UF funds, and the next medicine school in our region. So to make together this foundation of the cluster medicine in our region is very important with the support of talent booster mechanism.
We had an assistance for 1 year, which is long and quick both. And so we worked much with our colleagues. So first of all, we identified what is done in our region. So that's very important, to have global overview what is done and what have we done actually. The assistance was very interesting for us because we identified what was done in this big region, because we have a big region actually. And so the colleagues met among them, and that was very interesting for them as well. So the assistance was efficient because we worked all together, not only the colleagues from the region, but also the stakeholders in our region, Champagne-Ardenne, and that was very interesting. So now we are waiting for the tailor-made actions, and we are very keen to know what they want to do, and we're waiting for the final decisions and also what the DG Regio will do with it, with all the results from the assistance.
In our region, the technical assistance, in fact, helped us to identify actually those factors that make people stay or go. So at the beginning of the process, we realized as a region that we lack the data, and we don't know why, how many, and where to students are going to after universities, after graduating. And it would be very helpful to know, and also to ask them at the early stage why they are thinking of leaving our region and what could be the potential factors to keep them in the region. So that's the technical assistance actually has helped us to prepare this roadmap on how to find out more, and it helped us to identify the factors.
We have various initiatives and programs already in Saxony-Anhalt. And in relationship to those, actually, I think we were fortunate enough to know exactly in what area the expertise have to be put at use. So what we did is we already selected the sector of social economy and social innovation, which was kind of an exotic point. And yeah, we did so because we believe in the potential of the sector such, and also because we see it also this potential of it as an approach to attract and retain talent and skilled worker. So what the experts from the talent booster mechanism did was so far as to analyze and the gaps and needs in the promotion of social innovation and social entrepreneurship, and they draft a strategic vision for us, which will serve as a blueprint to foster the social economy. And they also conceptualize two main pillars that will help us to strengthen the development of a sustainable ecosystem. So that's what we needed exactly to at least to boost and like a new approach to attract and retain talent. So it will be up to the implementation now.
It was a great experience. I must confess, even more than we expected when we proposed our application. On one hand, we were lucky. We worked together with EURADA, and many persons are coming from Emilia-Romagna region, which is a region together with we are able to build up many shared experiences, and even under an international point of view, which was already a great opportunity. But this was not the only reason. Nizam and all the staff were able to make us together to be mainly focused on two ways to stress our efforts. On one hand, to build up a data set. We are really able to build up measures and calls and to create networks of people who are arranging their applications to our funds and calls, but we are not so good in collecting data and putting them facing KPIs and benchmarks. So this is the first suggestion for us. The other one is really interesting because we have a legal basis to do that, to become better, to better our way to involve citizens. And this way we are able to do it, and we are even obliged in some ways to do it under a juridical point of view, but maybe there's a lack of awareness of this process. So the main suggestions were these two, and I completely agree with it. So we have a lot of work to do. And on the other side, this education to confrontation gave us, as an administration, a great opportunity to understand that we have to think outside our silos method, let's say. And on the other side, we are getting more and more involved in the talent booster mechanism through the pillar 8 and 4. So it's an adventure that will continue.
The first children hospital that will be situated in Burgas, and it's focused on pediatric medicine, will be only focused on children at any age. So we discussed this with the technical assistant during the Harnessing Talent project, and we share with them that at the moment this is a huge challenge for our municipality to find medical experts working for this big hospital. So we were going to implement a medical roadshow around Europe, around particular cities in Europe. Unfortunately, it couldn't happen before during the project. But anyways, we were tend to implement this by the end of this year, hopefully. So the technical assistants, they helped us gathering databases for this medical roadshow, as well as they developed a communication strategy for it. So we are really thankful and for the help of the technical assistants in the project.
We consider this technical assistance support as a first step in developing some important schemes or measures, financing schemes for keeping talent in the region. Technical assistance helped us have a diagnostic report and assess our main challenges, needs and gaps, and helped us also to develop some actions that now we are trying to implement through the cohesion policy.
This is a process that's in the making. So in this midterm point, I would like to highlight the methodology implemented by the OECD team that has managed to create amount of tension among our colleagues, my colleagues, the member of the regional government. So the objective of raising the awareness of demographic transversality, the transversality of the demographic problems has been achieved to a significant degree. And that's, for me, it's very good.
Through Talent Booster mechanism, Northwest Regional Development Agency and Northwest regions benefits to the access of valuable resources and valuable innovative solutions, how we can combat these challenges, and their solutions can be included in our next regional development plan, in our next strategy for the next period. It also gives them possibility to discuss and to obtain available experience from the other European regions with the similar problems, and to give us the platform that we can discuss and debate all our problems.
We know that this is very useful for us. People who are not from our region are analyzing our region, so it's their view on our problems. It's something same but different for us. We have arguments for our next step that it's approved by someone who sees it from distance, that this way is the correct way to face the demographic change and to face these challenges. So this is very useful for us.
This project is very important to us because I think it's the first time that we are all sitting in the same place. All the different areas of government and of local administration, we are all sitting and talking about the same problem that we are all facing. So this is very important for us because it gives us this opportunity to speak and change experience between us and with other regions too. So I think this is the kickoff of a strategy for demography in Azores.
Well, concretely, the TSI is helping us with two strategies at regional level that we are developing. First of all, the strategy for digital transformation that also aligns with our regional strategy to better support enterprises and entrepreneurs in our region. So the TSI is concretely linked to improve our services developed for our companies and our entrepreneurs in our region. So it implies to use AI, deep tech, to review how we are working with them, if we are fast enough, if it's easy enough to do business in our region, and how we can really reach better our entrepreneurs throughout our region.
If you look at the innovation ecosystems and if you look on the innovation value chain, it started with the basic schools, going through the high schools and universities, and ending with the companies and with the competitiveness of the companies. So in each of these segments of the value chain, in each step, it's really important to have talents, to harness them, to give them the opportunities to grow and to retain them in the region. So they are very important. They are important because if we nurture the talents in the regions and we learn from each other, we will be helping the European Union to be more innovative, to be more competitive and more united, and especially we will be helping the European Union to stay such a great place for living as it is now.
There is no single solution. We can't just focus on one thing. Attracting and keeping talent means improving many aspects of city life at the same time, not just for the young, but for all citizens. We have to make Celje more lively and connected, transform empty spaces into places where people can work, create and socialize. We also have to create better job opportunities, help businesses grow, support new ideas, and ensure young people can find good jobs locally. Also improving daily life, investing in better transport, affordable housing, access to nature, and creating a city that feels welcoming and vibrant. And especially involving the community, giving people a real say in how the city develops so they feel part of its future. And in the end, we need to rebrand Celje, changing the way people see the city and showing that it's not just a place to pass through, but a place to build a good life.